Sorry about that, everybody. I'm here. We are ready to go. I had to use the restroom really quick. Wait, let's go ahead into the last scene. What's going on, everybody? Zman here. Welcome back to the Soulless world, or welcome to the Soulless world. Today, we're going to be working on some Dwarven homes. So, for anybody that hasn't been around in a little while, we have made quite a bit of progress. I finally grew up, started using some redstone. And we've also went ahead and finished off this staircase here, which I honestly think looks really nice. Also, Roth being first, as per usual. What's going on, bud? Lux, how's it going, bud? And Samed, I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? You guys excited? I'm excited. So, while we're doing this, I'm going to get these TNT dupers made. I just need to build them first. Building is kind of important. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. All right. So that go there. That go... Nope. Other way. I've built this over and over. I should know what I'm doing by this point. But clearly, I don't. I do not know what I'm doing. I do need this. Let's go here. To tick. Yeah, before we start any of this today, I'm getting these done right quick. Really quick. Game for your H mod pack, guys. That also is this also a mod pack or no? This is actually all vanilla currently. So no mod packs. Everything that you see here is purely vanilla. Ceres, I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome in. How are you doing this fine Friday? It's a fine Friday indeed. So, nope, didn't want to do that. Before I place that down, I need to turn a... right, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing a piece of redstone here. Yeah, we need redstone. Redstone's kind of important. I do need that door. I can always grab a second one. Flip the lever on. That, perfect. Then, boom. All right, that part is done. I do need to take apart the retrievers. Yeah, you said it right. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Just starting off with some basic redstone. I say basic because if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm not a very redstone-y. I'm not redstone inclined in any way, shape, or form. I gotta use tutorials and all that fun stuff in order for me to know what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, I need to grab this stuff now. It's Saturday for you? Okay. Well, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday as well. Hope you guys have a nice day. Yeah, so we've made a lot of progress in regards to terrain, and all that fun stuff. I need to make sure I'm grabbing these items because I don't feel like recrafting it all. Also, break it! Damn it! I thought I could break it. Was not fast enough. Ow! That wasn't right. I have to look up tutorial each time I try to do redstone. Listen, not everybody can do redstone, and that is perfectly fine. I am very much not a redstoner. I am very much a builder, as you guys can tell. I like to build things. I am halfway decent at building things. At least I'm trying not to toot my horn too much. But this is definitely a project that I have been very, very fixated on. I'm fully determined to get this done. When? Great question. How long is this going to take me? months. This is still months away from being complete. I'm trying to do as much off-camera work as I can, just excavating out the sides, putting down all the deep slate. It's a lot, guys, let me tell you. It is a lot of work. So, need to build... I want to make sure that I'm building this correctly. Well, at least I'm building it. I know I built it correctly. I just need to make sure in my own head that this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably should have built over on here. You're probably in the top 100 builders I've seen. I appreciate that, Lux. Truly do. I wish I was half as good as that. I'm probably, maybe, just maybe, maybe in the top millionth percentile, or top million redstone builders out there. I wouldn't say I'm very experienced in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna start Stone Block 3 while watching you play. Did they release Stone Block 3? I was not made aware of that, actually. I did used to play... It's a very short series on the channel, but I did get like 2 or 3 episodes of Stone Block 2 on the channel at one point. Just making sure I'm building this at the proper spots. So I need 2, but... Takes a little bit to set up everything, but in the end, it's honestly worth it. This is going to save me a ton of time. I'm decorating my storage system while watching this. Nice, nice. We love storage systems around here. My storage system is very unorganized, right? I mean, it's kind of organized, but it's all the way over there. You can see the item frames, but you can't see the chests. That's actually kind of funny. That is a bit funny. It's been 2 years, I think. Really? Stone Block 3? Huh. Maybe I just need to get with the times, huh? Maybe I just need to get good. Does not feel like it's been... I don't know. Oh, nope, that's the wrong spot. That needs to go there. Like I said, I've built this enough times to know where everything goes. I just need to actually put everything where it needs to go. Coral, bam. Just for some, actually, I'm curious now. I have to check my statistics because I have not checked them in a little while now. We're over 475,000 stone mined up. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. That is a lot of stone. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Alright, so that needs to go there. You guys saw that, right? That there definitely 100% was a chicken jockey there. Chicken jockey. I'm gonna go hide in a hole now. That was extremely cringe. I'm sorry, everybody. I am so sorry. But am I, though? Yeah, I am. That was very cringe. I'm very, very cringe. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I have plenty of stone. I don't really care that much. 4, 5. The chicken jockey thing was both funny and cringing to me for some reason. Listen, to me it's very cringe. But I'm also just a very cringy person. So, like, it happens. I kind of hate myself for it whenever I make the joke. But it's very cringe. Shit. Come on, I just want to lay it on the block. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's build this out. This is the last one we need to build here. Then we just need to build the returners. The return stations for these, and then we're all good. Oh, I need another piece of TNT. Shit. Ow! Let's try this again. There we go. Third time. Second time's the charm. Anybody got any fun plans for this weekend? I have to work tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to that. I don't want to work on a Saturday. TNT. Right. Boom. Literally. Make sure I get rid of these blocks. Perfect. And that go there. Oh. Probably just play Minecraft or Hollow Knight. Why does Hollow Knight sound so familiar? That sounds like a game I might have played a while ago. Maybe. Don't quote me on it, though. Two ticks. Make sure everything's on 2 ticks. Perfect. All right. This part is ready. Now I just need to make sure that we're building these on the right y-axis. Y75. Right? Because this is actually the bottom of it. Yeah, so y75. We can do this. My pillars might get damaged in the process. I'm actually going to leave this here because I need to activate these. Right. That's the word I was looking for. So all the way down here. We need to go up to Y75. Let's do the return station right here. So boom, boom, boom. 3, 5. All right. So that goes there. That go there. Nope, that's not what I needed. Truly does not matter how I build this. That goes there, there. Oh, crap, wrong block. Trapdoor. Trapdoor there. Set to 2 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very fun to play. I like to describe it as Dark Souls in 2D. That might be why it sounds vaguely familiar to me. I really hope I built this on... Well, that one's ready. So I just want to make sure I built it on the right axis. Or the right, the right Y depth. Wow, why was that? Oops. Forgot the trapdoor there. I know what I'm doing, guys. I swear. Oh, this one's like half done. I'm a little, estupido. Right, that's good. Now it should be ready to go. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, that's 100% going to get blown up. How the hell did that not get blown up? That's actually a freaking miracle. And then just to make sure. I definitely built it one block too low. Ipsies. Almost. Ow. Almost got myself killed there. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Can just send it back. Alright, so we need to build this on... Whoop. Y76 is where this should be. The pillar has plot armor. That would make sense. That would very well make sense. Do need to put this back right quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also built this over one too many. Alright, so that goes there. Where the hell's the third trapdoor? Oh well, I could just go make another one. It's fine. It is perfectly fine. Let's go into here. What do we got? Where's my pale oak? Thought I had a little... Oh, there's some trapdoors, actually. Perfect. It's like you were ready for me or something. Ah, damn it, I missed. Oh. Feel like I was definitely going to miss that, but somehow, some way, I did not. So that goes there. And redstone. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L shape. That's not supposed to go there. That's not supposed to go there. All right. Let's go do that just to be safe. I have a lot of deep slate. I currently have like 4 shulkers full of deep slate. That needs to be set on 2 blocks or 2 ticks. God damn it. All right, this should be ready. All of it should be ready. This will be the first time that I've actually built these in sync to work together. And I'm really hoping fixing this up a bit Oh, that was almost really bad. I also hope I built these just tall enough so that they don't get blown up. Oh, you've got to be I built them right. I just built them one block short. Ah. Ah. Send it back. Why didn't... Oh, I see. So this can actually go away, I think. Send it back. Bye, trapdoor. Uh-oh. The TNT is missing. Why is the TNT missing? Oh. I know why. Oh, crap. Son of a gun. I know why that's not working. Oh, my shulker. That was almost bad. Would have lost all that stone. Man, I thought I did this right. So close. Actually, I also did not build this right. I know why. I might leave because I ate too much and my stomach's not liking it. Oh no, I hope your stomach feels better, Ceres. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Feel better. Uh-oh. Send it back. So, this actually needs to be built here. I thought you learned your lesson, old man! Oh. Goodbye, minecart, I guess. Time to be very skillful about this. Oh. Alright. Send it back. The one thing I've learned with this design is that you need to use obsidian. Otherwise, everything just gets pushed back. And that's one thing the tutorial did not mention. So, server there. Echo there. Redstone there. I promise we will get to the building very shortly, everybody. I just need to make some last minute adjustments. Also, cannot forget the trapdoor. Almost forgot the trapdoor. Did I not send that? I did not. I did not. Please don't blow me up! Well, there goes that trapdoor. That needs to go. Nope. Crap. See, this would have taken me probably maybe 40 minutes of work. Half hour, maybe even 20 minutes. I don't know. With the beacons. But I'm hoping that we can avoid this issue in the future. Where I can actually build things properly. So there's there. I just wanted to set up so that I could actually do stuff today, not get hung up with redstone. Leave my stuff alone. This is very much a waste of rockets, but just need a... Probably could have just built a staircase. That probably would have been easier. All right. I think we're all good. We just have to put things back the way that they were. That goes there. Wall there. And I need to all... No, I just need one piece or two pieces of TNT. Okay, we got this. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's try this again. This needs to go up here. That one's pretty good, so we just need to build up on this one. So send that off, and send that off. And this should hopefully minimize... Oh god, that was really close. Alright, Last time we should have to check this. Right? Ow! Ah! Oh! Oh god! Oh god! Oh! Why didn't those update? Did I not set the repeaters right? That was terrifying. I did not set the repeaters right. Son of a gun. Alright, so. I think we're good now. I think. Alright, so having them set up like this should prevent me from getting too many floating blocks that I'll have to deal with. Oh god, there's water there. I'm gonna have to be quick about this. Water, why? Oh gosh. Oh, I might. Pressed up against the wall right now, like, please don't get me. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these water sources, otherwise all the hard work that we're doing right now is not going to work. Oh, jeez. I'm in a freaking war zone right now. Ouch! Oh! I'm just scared. Oh, God. I think that's all the water source blocks. Almost. I think we have a little water pocket. Yeah. Jeez. I get that TNT can hurt me because I'm technically not, because I'm nearby it. But still. This stuff's gonna destroy my armor. Jesus. Alright. So we're still getting some floating blocks, but I still kind of expected that to happen. And then the walls, like up top here, I'll have to retexture and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. But as long as the main part of this is all working, I won't complain. Less work for me to do. Anyways, I need to actually get a couple things. Number one, I was smelting up some basalt because I need smooth basalt. I was needing smooth basalt because I want to use that for the pathway, like the area in which, you know, the residents are going to be residing in. I'm probably going to end up needing to get more. Yeah, probably. I do have this basalt generator over here now, so like I can just sit here and mine it for days. Unfortunately, I don't have it automated. At some point, I'll do the redstone to get it automated. But for now, manually harvesting it isn't too bad. Alright, so I needed regular cobbled deep slate. Then I also wanted to probably use a little bit of regular deep slate for this area. So, like, this stairway here, it's eventually going to be all smooth basalt. That's... I'm such an idiot. I just broke all these machines. Because I flew out of render distance. Did I just glitch through one? Like, what the hell was that? Yeah, minecart's gone. Pretty sure that minecart's gone too. Need to turn that off. Damn it. Man, I really need to be smarter than that. I'd say there's a decent chance that all the minecarts were blown up. So we're just going to remake them. So we set those back up. Because Dummy McDumbface here doesn't know what the hell he's doing. God damn it. You have to get more TNT now, too. I don't have a lot of TNT left, which is a bit problematic, too. I think the others were fine. That one has TNT. This one does not. That one does. It just needs the minecart. Really, the one stack, the one block in there that doesn't have a stack. Way to go, Z-Man. Way to go. Most of the time, I would be doing something like this off camera. Getting them set up and blowing everything up to smithereens. But I am not smart enough to... Well, I wanted to get some of it done on camera, too. Just so you guys could see how it all worked. Wishful thinking. So, first things first here is... I need that. And that goes there. Alright, that's reset now. I'm hoping that I don't fly out of range again. Because that would be no bueno. There. Good. Perfect. Ah! Alright. We should be all good now. We all good? I think we are. Good. This part will need to get fixed up at some point, but we're not going to worry about it because our main focus is back in this area. So, kind of what I had planned here was... It would transition from like a cobbled deep slate or some sort. I think we might go with blackstone, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. Blackstone for the staircases, which I know doesn't generate naturally in the overworld, which is fine. But it's just like it will be a nice little block to work with. But yeah, we're just going to throw in some basalt here because I definitely don't have enough currently to fill this entire hallway. I might have to do some more mining or whatever. But we're going to be texturing this with some regular deep slate, some cobbled deep slate, just to kind of mix it up a bit. Obviously, a very plain texture like this, while it does look nice, will look a lot better with some, you know, extra blocks. But the idea that I had was that this idea originally comes from when I watched Rings of Power with Khazad-dûm. They like the dwarves obviously live in like holes and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to dig out some like pathway, some like holes in here. So like throw in like a main room, some like kitchen-esque type things here. Obviously I want this to look as like naturally mined as possible too. Let's go ahead and place some torches so you guys can actually see what the heck I'm doing. So let's go here, get rid of that. Mine that out. Good evening, Christina. Welcome back. How you doing this fine Friday night? Hope you're having a lovely day. Currently, we are in the process of designing some dwarven homes. Words. I'm kind of very much freestyling this idea currently. Definitely did not plan this out in any way, shape, or form, which is fine though. Some of the best ideas can come from freestyling. I missed some live streams, not gonna lie. Work got too busy. That is perfectly fine. That's what the VODs are for. Eventually I'll be getting videos out, because that's what the people's wanted. Y'all wanted to see more videos of the Soulless world compared to live streams. But I'm having so much fun live streaming with you guys. I like interacting with you guys. Is that such a crime? Because apparently it is. So, like, this area here is a main room. We're going to go... You might hear some explosions. Don't worry. That's just my TNT machines hard at work. Mining up the ground for me. So what's... Oh, this is like the Ooh, wow. How is the entrance to the castle going? Are you referring to the terraforming that I was doing a little while back? Because I haven't done much of that. I've been very hyper fixated on the actual kingdom itself. So I haven't really done too much with it, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, so this is kind of like... So right here is the wall to here. So yeah, that's cutting it a little bit close, but like, I feel like this might be fine. Dig? Yes, we are digging, Roth. We're having a fun time with the digging. Also, Roth, I'm not sure if you have seen yet, but getting down to Deep Slate now is not going to be a problem because you can go down there and mine anytime you want. You have a much bigger entrance now. And I'm currently working on this side. Oh. That's not good. Oh no. Alright, gotta do some. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful. I don't have a lot of time either. Like, let's get out of here. Oh man. That was scary, but it's fine. Lava. Yes, it was a lot of lava. I have a lot of things in my inventory right now. Let's get rid of... I got a couple shulkers here that we can throw some resources in. Throwing in some stone might be good. Andesite. Honestly, I'm gonna be a bit stingy here for a second. And... yeah. Just gonna kind of get rid of those. I'm thinking at some point I might do some... obviously, I'm going to put some more, like, support beams in here. Throw in some more candles. That kind of thing. Probably at either entranceway. So, I think this is a good, like... quote-unquote living space that the dwarves can hang out in. Not going to go too much further this way. Oh no. Oh boy. I might need to get some sponges. Because that water tunnel is going to be a huge pain in the rumpus if we don't take care of it. How are you doing, Roth? You at the parents tonight? Or are you just home chilling? Okay, so this is the main living space. We'll have bedroom back here. Do a couple bedrooms. Bam. Bedroom there. I feel like we can kind of combine like the living space in the kitchen area with all this here. Man, I really should have planned some things out, but you guys know me, I don't plan. I just improvise a lot. I mean a lot. Noodle, what's going on? Welcome in. Hi, other one. Just doing some digging right now so that we can have a spot for another bedroom back here. Yeah, we're just gonna fill this in. Just gonna fill that in. So, bedroom back here. I think that right there is gonna be good. So this is like the master suite almost. So we'll kind of set it up as such. I don't know what I'm doing. Truly, I do not know. I did not get planned this far ahead. Is that a cave? It's just a small noodle cave. It's fine. We don't have to worry about that. So let's throw that back there. Obviously, all this is gonna be like covered in deep slate and all that kind of stuff. How are my machines doing? Just want to see the progress real quick. Oh God, you've got to be shitting me. Those water sources are annoying as shit. Right, so we gotta dock these bad boys when they get back, so I can go down there and take care of that water problem. That's actually very annoying. I don't like that. More stone, more andesite. Dirt, I don't really care too much about. Let's fly through and hopefully not get blown up. Was that seriously it? Just those few blocks? That was giving me all this trouble? That's even dumber. Well, the good news is that most of this now is uncovered. Is that another? No, that's all part of the same thing. Was there lava here at one point? There might have been. The water might have put it out. I don't know. Maybe. I don't hear any lava, so we should be fine. All right, let's go back up. Set these bad boys off again. Keep doing the hard work. You guys are doing great. I really don't care for dirt all that much, so we're just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, that's much better. Much, much better. Anywho's. Main entrance. So we're gonna throw the smooth basalt there. Get rid of this dirt. Just kind of some ideas I'm throwing. That's basalt. That is not what I'm looking for. I need a regular deep slate. And make sure it's set up correctly too. Perfect. So then the rest of this is going to be the cobbled deep slate. Oh, this is just kind of what I'm feeling. This is what I think is going to happen. I hope it looks good in the end. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Bear, welcome back. How's it going? So trying to think of how I want this to be set up. I think blending down into the cobble deep slate will look nice, I think. So, gotta throw that there. There we go. Okay. So then, like, right here, we can throw in some doors. Potentially. Man, this whole freestyling it thing is making things a little more difficult on me than needed, but it's fine. It's fine. So I need the stone cutter. Thank God I have one right here. It's right here for us. Perfect. I want to make some slabs. Gonna need plenty today anyways. Think putting that there, so then the doors can go here. I'll need to build this up. Yeah. What kind of... Do we want to go... I do like the pale oak doors, but I'm also always going to be a #1 fan of the spruce doors. Hopefully I don't get out of render distance. I think just to be safe, I'm going to temporarily shut these off. Because, I mean, for the most part, they did their jobs. They actually did a very good job of digging all that out. Thanks, machines. You're doing all the hard work for me, which I appreciate. Yeah, all right. So I need more pale oak. I need to go this way. I need to go get some more of my pale oak. Z, I'm good, but how are you? I am doing good. Thank you for asking. Thinking of some ways to be creative off the top of my head with the homes is a little bit challenging, but I think in the end we'll be fine. make that a crafting table. I've been very hard at work at trying my best to finish this section here, but it's been a headache. So I'm doing like only like 3 block layers at a time. So it's not like I'm doing I could probably expand it to doing more than that, but I don't know. I do not know. Alright, spruce doors. Pale oak doors. Hmm. Do you know who's better than Soulless? Me. I don't know how to feel about this, if I'm being completely honest. I do not know. I'm actually leaning towards the pale oak doors because I haven't really used the pale oak doors very much. I haven't used them ever now that I think about it. Deep slate. Let's make a few of those. You and Roth are better than Soul? Yeah, we are. I like that, actually. Doesn't stick out too much. Obviously, if we throw in some more, like, slabs and all that fun stuff, it gives us a lot more depth to work with, for sure. Yeah. Throw in like a couple cubbies. Just to kind of give it that broken stone vibe a little more. Yeah. That there. Perfect. That looks pretty solid. Now, I'm also wanting to use candles. Because I want to stick with this. I have to get rid of the lanterns on this pillar. Place them with candles. But having some candles lining the walls will look very nice. Do you think if we throw in couple pieces of smooth basalt as well might break things up a little more. Like it's actually like the basalt was part of the environment at one point. Yeah. It's the little things that matter to me. But that looks good. I like that a lot. I think the next thing we need to work on is interior. So, cobble deep slate. My cat is being a crackhead right now. I don't know what the hell she's gotten herself into. I can just hear her running around throwing things. And I'm not kidding you when I say throw things. She does, in fact, throw things. Freaking menace to society. I don't know, maybe... Maybe the regular deep slate might work better than a the cobble deep slate. Trying to I think we'll start with the cobble deep slate as the floor, and then we'll throw in the regular deep slate as we need to go. Hi. What are you doing? What is she doing? I don't know. Being a gremlin, that's what she's doing. Throw that in. Stop scratching the chair. She likes to scratch my chair. I try to stop her from doing it pretty much all the time, and she continues to do it. She don't like to listen. Actually, I like that a little bit better. I think having having primarily deep slate and then combining it with the textures with the cobble deep slate works a lot better. Actually makes it feel like you're in the mountain. Or I don't know. My thought process is kind of weird. Or what if we were to try to almost streak it almost? Kind of do like some sort of striped pattern in the wall. Perhaps. Just real quick. Gonna adjust my mic as well. I know I tend to mumble a lot. I'm trying really hard to fix that, especially when I'm like trying to talk out my thought processes. I'm trying, guys. I promise. What do you think of my new profile pic? I can't even tell what that is. Is that supposed to be an actual sexy bear? I think for the time being, we're just gonna do this. Fill in what we will potentially build over. It's a bear in a bikini. That's what I thought it was. It suits you. I might have to grab some more regular deep slate at some point. I think overall, this is looking solid so far. I might have to throw in... Ooh. Could potentially throw in some, like, walls, perhaps. To give a little more of a depth vibe. I don't know. You know, since I'm a bear, a sexy bear. That you are. That you are. Like I said, it suits you. Gonna need a few more torches set up in here so that everybody can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm thinking we might actually do... Do I want to tuck the kitchen portion of this back here? I think that's what we might do. I'm thinking... Yeah. I'm thinking we'll put the kitchen back here. Jason Voorhees, I have not seen that name in a while. Come to Camp Crystal Lake, I won't unalive you. But what? Just hear me out. What if you did, though, and you weren't gonna tell me? Sounds suspicious to me. I don't know. So, yeah. Yes. Back here. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need to look up some inspiration photos for like this revised version of all this. Do I really not have any? I think I used up all the cobbled deep slate in my inventory. I just need one of these for the time being. Oak, hello. Just saw your mod pack tips video. I just came across the mod pack in your video. I was like the only one covering it. As a very good, it is a very good mod pack, and your video helped out. So thanks. You're most certainly welcome, Oak. I'm very glad that my tutorials are helping you out on your adventures. I hope you hit that subscribe button because of that. Oh, right. I should probably actually put down the deep slate, grab a couple stacks, fill this in. Next week, I'm planning on uploading episode 5 of Age Nomads. There will not be a video tomorrow because Wednesdays and Saturdays are like going to be my video drop days. If I have enough time, I could maybe get 2 videos out, but currently I do not have the time to make 2 videos a week. Once I'm done with my second job, I might be able to get some more time, but for now, it's only gonna be 1 video. Nick, yeah, dude, been rewatching your older Age videos. Seems pretty awesome. Thank you. Yeah, there was a lot of learning along the way. I very much went into, when I first played the mod pack, went into it very blind. That's just kind of the way that I like to play games, is go in blind and experience them purely for the first time. I find that to be the most fun way to play anything in general. There is this new game, actually, that I wasn't entirely sure about last night. It's... oh god, what is it called? I'm gonna have to open up Steam real quick to look at it, what it's called. But it's actually a pretty interesting, pretty fun management simulation type game. I think it was like Blacksmith Mastery or something like that. Whenever Steam... oh, there it goes. Whenever Steam opens up, I can... what is the name? Because I was... like, after I woke up from my nap, I'm like, what do I want to do? Blacksmith Master. That's what it's called. So if anybody's into, like, management simulation type games, I suggest checking that game out. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so... what do I do here? I do have... a shulker. That's empty, right? Yeah, this one. I'm going to use this one for all my miscellaneous blocks. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I wanted to make a couple things. I wanted to make a few things. Ouch! Faceplant! Furnaces. So I should probably end up moving those furnaces that I have out there to in here, like where I actually have all my storage stuff now. That might not be a terrible idea, actually. How much? I don't have that much room. Have you tried Vintage Story? I've been wanting to buy it, but I've been playing Age as an alternative because its progression is like the game. That's fair. Funny that you mentioned that. I will be starting a video series on that with my boy Soulspawn. We're doing our first recording on Sunday for that. So, that might be the video for the week. I don't know. It's very tentative right now on that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that session isn't super long so that I can get an opportunity to edit 2 videos for you guys. Because like I said, I do work tomorrow, but if I can at least get some recording done. What the hell is happening? That was some major lag. Didn't like that. Is my internet okay? Uh-oh. Stream? Did my internet just go kaput? Oh, please tell me it didn't just go kaput. Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're good now. Yeah, something happened there with my internet, but I think we're good. I think it was just a small hiccup. I think. I hope. You're good? Okay. We're good. Because I saw myself lag, then I looked over at OBS and all my frames just went... And I was like, that's not good. That's not healthy. Excuse me. My sleep schedule is all sorts of out of whack now. Because I was up until like 1 o'clock in the morning. Thanks to that accidental nap I took. I probably could have streamed, but I also, at that point, was just kind of like, it's kind of late. Kind of. But at least here... So I wanted to smelt up some more basalt. That was at least the plan. To get smooth basalt. Bath salts? What? Drugs? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I think we're... Yep. Throw that in there. That. I wish you could use blast furnaces to smelt blocks too, instead of just strictly ores. I know that there's data packs out there that I could install. But I don't know. I don't know if it'd be considered too cheaty or what. Would you ever see diorite included in your builds? I honestly struggle with that block. I feel like at some point we will have some sort of build that will involve diorite. I'm not entirely sure what just yet. But I agree that diorite is kind of a hard block to use because it's so grainy. Like, it doesn't necessarily... I mean, it can work with like a combination of things. We were to use snow, calcite, maybe wool, maybe the pale oak. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely on the darker end of like build blocks when it comes to white building blocks. I don't know. It is kind of hard to work with. I mean, you could consider using just smooth or polished diorite. And that fits in a little better with everything else. But like just regular diorite, it's very eh. I know Roth is using diorite in his build over in his Elven Kingdom. But not me. Not in this build, at least. Maybe in the future we'll find something that we can throw this into. But for now, we're not touching it. The main palette for this build is dark grays, some orange, just because of like the creaking. Like that's the main thing. Like that's what our base is kind of based around. Sounds kind of weird to say it like that, but it's true. Yeah, I don't know. In the future, maybe we'll be able to come up with something. But as of right now, nothing. Nothing necessarily comes to mind with what we would use it for. I've always had this idea of a crazy lab started with diorite, then they released pale oak, and I left diorite behind. That's an interesting concept. I will say that. Almost some like witchcraft type stuff. I feel like that kind of really fits in with that. Oh, I'm a moron. I remember what I was trying to do. I want to get a couple smokers for cooking stuff. Yeah. Oh, crap. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Like, scientist crazy? Yeah. I get what you're saying, Christina. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Grab that. Have I never made a smoker? Guys, apparently I've never made a smoker before. I'm just going to make as many of these as I can because I'm going to end up using them at some point. Smoker? I barely know her. You're so funny, Roth. Alright, so back over here is like where we'll have the I'm thinking we might use some barrels for storage over here. Actually, I just got a crazy idea, guys. It's so crazy that it might actually work. Remember how I said we weren't going to use diorite? Let me cook, okay? Just hear me out, okay? I want to use probably, I don't know, maybe spruce. Grab a couple stacks of that. Couple stacks of that. Crafting table. I'm just gonna grab both of these. Grab both of them so we can have them in here. It's like over here is like the kitchen area. So I want it. If I made bear, I might have accidentally made too many slabs. Yeah, I definitely accidentally made too many slabs, which is fine. Because there we go. Let's do that. So like I said, when I said let me cook, this is what we're doing. Yes, and we do steal smokers from the villagers. So if we were to do like a calcite table, throw in some polished diorite to help blend it a little bit better, I think. Gonna move these out of the way too. These are in the way. Why am I putting everything in the way? such a nuisance. Anyways. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think if I had the continuity mod, it would look a lot better. Because then there wouldn't be such a harsh border. But I don't have it. So it looks a little wonky, I think. So if we were to do... we might need to expand it one more block. Oops. Like, we could just barely get around here for now, but... you know what? Screw it. We'll just throw those in there like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Where the heck are the spruce doors when I need them? Nope. That needs to go back like this. Like so. Maybe, just maybe, we could throw in some lanterns. To light this place up a little better than... I mean, like, while I don't mind torches, I think lanterns would look a lot better. Obviously. So I don't think candles will cut it. What if we did hanging signs instead? Ooh, wait a second. Now I'm thinking with my noggin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I remember the crafting recipe for these? That's the real question. I think I have enough sticks. So it should be that. Was it I think it might be chains. Blue lanterns? Like I said, the main colors of this are like dark grays and black with the tinge of orange. Like we would get from Creakings. Like orange is like the main color of this. So like, I don't know. What do I want to get? Chains. Speaking of chains. I'm just going to temporarily throw all this stuff in here because I'm going to show you the work this iron farm has been putting in. First, we'll sleep, though. This iron farm that I built, granted, I've had this area loaded in very often, but we've gone, like, how far? Almost an hour and 40 minutes in, and before stream started, Yeah, this was completely full. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's some iron in there. Nothing back there just yet. This iron farm has been putting in the freaking work. Eventually, this iron farm will be moved into the mountain when I finish it. And it's still producing. 3 stacks of blocks right there. One, two, almost 3 stacks. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I wanted to make some chains. So I think we needed chains in order to make the... whatchamacallit? It's the hanging signs? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Where's the... Oh, that's right. I threw it all... not in that shulker. Threw it all in the chests back in the storage. Right. Right. Back in the storage room we go. Yep. This one. Right. For a split second there, I forgot what I was doing again. What? Did I seriously put the... Man, I am all over the place right now. At least I think I'm building this right. Aha! I am the smart. Mm-hmm. I am very smart. I actually haven't really used hanging signs for much of any decoration. I don't know why. Because they are very nice. Oh, man, I'm not going to be able to use that. Man. That sucks, actually. That genuinely sucks. I'll find some use for them at some point, I think. Might look good aesthetically somewhere. Yeah, we're just gonna have to use regular signs for these chairs. And there we go. That doesn't look right. Wait a minute. All right, we got some chairs. We got a table. Honestly, looks pretty good to me. I will not complain. I think that looks nice. I think that looks very good. Do I not have it? Swear I thought I had some deep slate on me, but I guess not. go. I feel like once we get the ceiling done, we'll be good for a bit. I do need to find more places for lanterns. I would ideally like to maybe... let's see. Stone cutters in here. What if we were to throw... let's try a regular deep slate and then... polished deep slate. Or deep slate bricks. I think the polished looks a little bit better. So that can go there. It's a very subtle design for sure. Actually, you know what? That's actually a perfect spot for some walls. Let's grab that many, sure. That's gonna connect weird. Actually, maybe not that block. That still connects, but it's, I think, something we can work with. Little building tip for you guys. If you want to have a spot where it looks like it's half slab walls or half slabs on the wall, no blocks behind, throw in some walls and it looks exactly like vertical half slabs. It's great. That's one of the better building tips that I have learned in a hot minute. It's a great tip. I love that, actually. Gives the room, feels like you just have a tiny bit more room, but it feels perfect. Yeah, so now we have to do the floor. Ah, crap. I should have done the floor first, but oh well. Oh, that's a plane. I'm like, wait a minute. What is that sound outside? Wait a minute. Alright. Throw some regular deep slate down. Like so. Then the rest can be regular old cobbled deep slate. Diego, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the Soulless world. I've been seeing you in my comments quite a bit. I'm glad to see that you've been able to catch a stream. Welcome in. This is the Soulless world, a forever world project that I am building with a couple of friends. Basically, tons of lore, amazing structures. It's going to be great. We are currently working on some like Dwarven themed housing in the mountain that I'm currently building. It's great. We're having a great time with this. Originally, these blocks were meant for building up the walls and decorating them and such for the mountain, but it's fine. Okay, never mind. Sorry, distractions. We can move these over here now. We can move these. Let's see. We can do that. Put these out of the way. This is for your forever world, correct? That is correct. This is all vanilla. No modded stuff. Eventually, we're gonna add some things in for like obviously at some point we'll throw in some like custom textures for whatchamacallits, like custom models, some other things that I would really like to do at some point. I am out of regular deep slate. I'm gonna have to run back and get some more really quick. I like your videos, man. Thank you. That actually makes me very happy to hear. Keeps me going. Makes me want to keep making videos for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna need regular deep slate, and that is back in my storage area. Yeah, for quick reference on how massive this project in fact is for me, because fun fact, I did put out a short right before stream. If you guys haven't watched it at some point, you should definitely go check it out. But this is my Dwarven Kingdom. This is from this part here to all the way back there is 275 blocks. It is the biggest build I have ever attempted in Minecraft. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see here. I will grab another stack. Sure, why not? We're gonna go through it like nothing anyways. Actually, before we continue on with this, I'm gonna reset up my TNT dupers there, because I want to continue to do things. I'm gonna just gonna grab an extra stack of rockets just to be safe, but that's insane. It is insane. I was talking with my buddy Roth, who's also on this world with me, and we're in agreement that this is in fact the largest project like in the history of old SMPs that we were a part of, all that stuff. This is the biggest project that anybody has ever attempted. Son of a gun! Oops. At least this stuff is still here. At least it wasn't all blown up, right? I know my coral fan is definitely 100% gone. Might be some other thing. Yeah, there's the minecart. Hey, there's some diamonds down here too. And here's the rest of it. Perfect. Where's my silky touch? Nope, that's not silky touch. This is silky touch. Nope. Really? Really? Okay then. So I definitely need to move the TNT dupers down rather than over to the next section yet. I have a lot of blocks that I'm gonna have to take care of. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think that one would have gone off, just because the minecart was off of there, but Yeah, this world is definitely 100% the longest ongoing world I've ever played into. Not only because I own the server, but just being able to play with friends while doing this is a lot of fun. People that are just as passionate as I am. Some people don't play nearly as much as I do, but like I said, this is a hyperfixation right now of mine. I'll be supporting you all the way. Seems like an excellent project. Thank you. I'd love to hear that. This is going to be a very fun project. Okay, bye. It was right here. We'll need to grab another stack of carrots, though, really quick. Yeah. Where's my carrots? I might have moved them. There they are. Yeah, all the support is always greatly appreciated. I mean, it's going to be a crazy journey. This is something that I hope... Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm going to leave that there until it gets back. But we're going to move the TNT dupers down a bit, because they technically didn't get all the way down into the ground where I wanted them to. The level if where I'm wanting them to burrow down is there. I think that's like Y negative 45. I think. Is it? On the freaking dot. That was a complete guess. Just want to point that out there. So I think if we were to go down, where was... So over here was where I had originally set up for burrowing down. So I want to make sure. So X62. X62. So actually not too much further down. Which is A-okay with me. Also, that never returned. What the hell, man? I definitely 100%. Oh, there it is. I'm like, wait a minute. Where'd my pickaxe go? That would have been horrible to lose. I do need to get... Well, after I take this apart. Should be fine, maybe. Yeah, those were not supposed to go anywhere. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I need to pick up all this stuff. That just fell. Slime block. Coral. That's probably like the more important thing because I do not have a lot of coral fans. So having those is going to be... Making sure I don't lose too many of those is like top priority for me. Okay, I think that is all. I will need to get another piece of TNT at some point. But this is fine. Everything is fine. Probably could have gone back a few blocks, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Ah. So redstone. Do I have all the redstone? I might. If not, it's not the end of the world. Ow! Bye-bye. Is there anything else down here? No. I mean, if anything's missing, I can always recraft it. It's not the worst thing ever. So, let's go ahead and rebuild everything. Like I said, I've built this enough times now that I know what I'm doing. Which is nice. Yeah, I'm going to need to grab another coral fan. That's because that one went missing, or the other one was blown up. That's what it was. One quirk I have learned from this design of this, what is it, TNT duping, is that the, what is it? Words. I had a thought, and then it went poof. That was almost really dangerous. Need to be more careful. I'm actually gonna go to bed. While we're here too, grab another thing of TNT, and I should have more. Yep, here's another coral fan. Coral. I started rewatching The Walking Dead because I never technically finished it, and I was really bored. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna rewatch the entire thing. Let me tell you, there was some things I will say that I was like kind of pleasantly surprised about, with storylines and all that kind of stuff. Obviously won't spoil anything for anybody that actually wants to watch it or hasn't watched it yet, but I mean at this point, who hasn't? That's 2. Oh man. need to stretch for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big stretch. I might actually take a minute to go get some water as well, because I'm feeling a bit parched. So we're going to go hide in our hidey hole here. So everybody, take this time. Go get your snacks. Go get some drinks. Do whatever you need to do. Use the restroom. I don't know. But I will see you guys back here in a couple minutes. Alright, everybody. I have returned. Nope. Wrong scene. There we are. There we go. Okay. I think... yeah, this side's all good, so I just need to build next the others. I just need to build the others. I feel like when you say goodnight and good morning, you like it when I do that in my videos. I try to make them feel a little more unique and personal, I guess, if that's the best way to describe it. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also need to build these one level down. Noted. Yeah, it definitely works. That's good. That is good to hear. I like to think sometimes I can be original and creative with that kind of stuff. All right. Next. Boop. Hip. 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 Also, I did notice a couple new people have joined the Z fam while we have been streaming. So, if you've subscribed during this stream, or if you subscribed through one of my other pieces of content, thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are absolutely amazing. Welcome to the Z fam. All right, next. Boop, boop. Oop. Give that back. Thank you. All right. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to remember to build down by 1 block. I always forget to do that. Because then things will look uneven, and we don't like uneven, okay? We like things to look pretty uniform. Even though having it uneven would make it look a little more natural. But still. I just want things to look pretty. Did I ever... I did not grab another bed. I have another bed that we can actually throw into. Yeah, it's right here. Go to sleep. My shoulder just popped. That did not feel good. Yeah, we're gonna throw this bed right in here. For now, we'll just throw it there. Sure, why not? None of the bedrooms are technically set up just yet. Oh, I need another wall. I almost missed a couple things on that last one. Good thing I caught him when I did. First and foremost, we need... that needs to go there. Then... over here... nope. One block too high. There we go. That goes there. And that goes there. Then I just need to remember to remove all of these blocks. Throw the fan in there. You know what I also find to be absolutely crazy about this design is the fact that if you were to build this out of order, it does not work. I don't know how, don't know why, but that was one of the pet peeves that I had, or one of the irritating factors when working with this specific design, was that these were not working proper. Also, what was over here? I thought I saw something. Might have been the copper. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Actually, before we continue, we'll need to make sure that whatever... what are we on right now? So... 64. Two, three, four. I know we're doing some pretty boring stuff right now, but it's necessary. Sorry if my replies are intermittent. I'm listening to you while I rank. My dude? If you're talking about like Call of Duty or something, good luck. Because I haven't touched Call of Duty game in forever, or whatever you might be playing. I have no idea. Unless you're playing the Age mod pack or something. I don't know. Should probably clear out these blocks here just to be safe. I don't know if the slime blocks will try to pick these up and move them. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Perfect. We'll need to make one more trapdoor. Ow! Nope, not the stone cutter. Perfect. Great. Excellent. Love it. Oh, I didn't think about that with... Uh-oh. I need to get rid of some of these blocks too, because... I don't know if they'll directly conflict with the pathing. But I also don't want to take any chances. Ow! Alright, I have one block to land on. Can I do it? Oh, yeah, baby! So this one, yeah. So, build this out. That there. I hope the TNT doesn't get caught on those, because that could very well blow up the entire machine if I'm not careful. Make sure those are also set. To 2 ticks. Two ticks. Alright, I think these are set and ready to go. Let's send them off. Hey, remember that thing that I was worried about? It happened. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Also, that one was built one over. That one was correct, but this one was not. God damn it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to save this for later. Just gonna put everything into here. And hopefully I remember it's there. Because it's... We need to actually get some better... We need to just get some building done. I've heard that golden carrots are better than steak. Is this true? That is in fact true, actually. While you don't get as much hunger refilled, you do get more saturation out of gold carrots. Alright, so here's going to be the... Well, I need to fill these in first. Grab a couple stacks of that. I might need to go get more regular deep slate. And what is the villager that can give you those? The farmer? It's going to be the farmer. The max trade, when they're a master, they'll be able to do so. You'll be able to get what you're looking for. Words. Words are tough. I don't know. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Kind of crashing. I think what we'll do is finish up the room that we're currently working on. Call it there. Almost like a natural support rather than like, yeah, I think that looks fine actually. I think that looks a-okay. That looks good. So this, like, guest bedroom almost, this will be like 2 beds separated. Obviously haven't thought about the exact details of the design just yet, but we're gonna get there. Doesn't need to be as big as the main suite. Obviously don't want to make it feel claustrophobic either. almost like maybe we could do like a cubby type thing. So bed goes in here. Yeah, bed goes in there. Then we'll do the same for this side. Then like a chest for like storage or a barrel or whatever will work. There. Yes, like that. Like that. It's now dark. You guys can probably barely see. Francis, is this just regular Minecraft or a mod pack called Soulless? This is just regular Minecraft. The group, I use that term very loosely. It's me and just a couple friends. That is what we named the world Soulless because, you know, we're bringing this world to life. So, but it's all vanilla, no mods yet. If anything, it'll be when we eventually do that, it's going to be a lot of quality of life stuff. Nothing like super moddy, you know. There's mod packs out there that I like, medieval style mod packs that I would like to add, or quality of life things that I think would look really nice in this world, but nope, just straight vanilla currently. And that's how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. How you doing, Francis? Welcome in. Might fill this top part in. Yeah. Don't need all that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, right now we're currently working on some like Dwarven styled housing for our kingdom that we're currently building. And we're having fun with it. I'm a huge builder, so like working on something like this is very fun to me. And I do apologize in advance. When I'm like really in the zone, I don't do a lot of talking. So, sorry. Alright, so first bedroom here. We'll go ahead and grab a couple barrels. We'll have to pay attention to my pickaxe durability, because that is starting to get a bit low. But what I need... barrels. I might end up making a couple more beds. Probably should. I'll have to get some from the wool farm. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to put the doors back. Uno seconde. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Where's my lanterns? Just so we can get some more lighting going on in here. Get rid of that torch. Moth scared the absolute crap out of me. Just flying off to the side, didn't know what it was. I was not expecting it. Bro, even if it's a cave, you make it look so nice. I love it. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it is a cave, but that's also just the vibe of, like, these are just lived-in homes. That's really what they are. Like caves that dwarves live in. My inspiration mostly for this idea comes from Rings of Power. When you're looking at Khazad-dûm, the dwarves, they seem to like have just holes dug out for their homes. And they obviously make them look homely and all that kind of stuff. But Z-Man is a master of holes. Damn right I am. I'll make any hole look pretty. Oh, man. Oh man. Hi, Soulspawn. How's it going, bud? I was actually just talking about you a little bit ago. Not too long ago, but I talked about you. I talked about you real good. I'll make any hole look pretty. God damn it. Sometimes I just need to know to just not talk. I'm thinking we might even go as far as to throw in a couple decoration type things, like some closets. I feel like it could look good. What'd you say about me? Naughty things. Very, very extremely naughty things about you. You're not supposed to tell them about that stuff. It's secret. Listen. Sometimes it just slips out. That's what she said. Ayo. God, I am such a child. Okay. Stop quoting me. It's very rude. Because now you're going to take all those things and make it out of context. And I don't like that. Alright, so back here, it's like, we'll make this kind of work back into here a bit. Stop quoting Stop it! Soul spawn, stop! Just for the record, everybody, I can say this stuff about Soul Spawn because he's my best friend. Actually, we'll throw that there. But to answer your question of how it's going with me, it's going good. I'm sleepy though. Well, then go to sleep, old man. Just go to bed. Alright, AMR, combo deep slate. I will be soon. Listen, man, I'm not too far behind because I'm going to finish up this build and then call it a night. I, too, am sleepy. That nap yesterday, for whatever reason, really messed me up. Oh, God. Excuse me. All right, perfect. Honk shoe. Yeah. Very much getting there. And you also know what I'm getting sleepy twos when I'm like zoning out and focusing on my building a lot more than actually communicating. Watch. I feel like once I like am done, I'm gonna go lay down. Then I'm not gonna actually go to bed. Then I'll end up being up till like, I don't know, crack of fucking dawn because I can't sleep. I'm actually gonna knock those blocks out. Yeah, I feel like that will look a bit better. At some point we'll go through again as well and throw in some like more slabs and all that kind of stuff as well. Zman's so bad at communicating that he often forgets his own chosen safe word. You know what? I don't like the fact that you have to call me out like that. That is very rude. That was uncalled for. Throw that there. Bam, bam, bam. That can go there. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get more wool real quick so I can make bed. So I can make bed look nice. It's also nighttime out, so we're gonna go to sleep. I need to make a few beds. Some other decorative blocks I'll have to grab up another day for out here. Also thinking I should probably... Yes. And then... that needs to go there. Yes. That looks good. I think that looks solid. Does feel a little off center. Maybe if we fix that a wee bit. Temporarily throw up a couple lanterns. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is like fried right now. Just staring aimlessly at my screen. Like, I probably just look like a moron if I'm being completely honest, but very focused, very hard at work right now. Actually, you know what? We're gonna bring that back down. Take these blocks out, fill those back in. Gotta fill in this back wall here. Am I seriously out of regular deep slate again? Please tell me. I mean, I obviously have more back at the base, but I'm hoping that I have some more here. Not looking like it. Ah, here we go. Just a couple more stacks. I'll need to grab some more cobbled deep slate as well. those two. All right. Now floor. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. With the main details, at least. Obviously, a lot of interior design still needs to be done. Yeah, just work on more of like the internal stuff. Needs decorating. Words are hard right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Screw it. Now I can go in there. All right. I have a lot of blocks in my inventory right now. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. We'll throw the regular deep slate in there too. Yeah, it's all miscellaneous. Maybe the shulker has room. I doubt it. There's a couple stacks worth. What about back here? Right, leaving that. The rest of this can just go get put into storage. Yeah, just throw it in storage. A lot of work has been done here, guys. Lots of mining, lots of excavating. Same thing. My brain is just fried. All right, last little bit here is to go get some wool. I should have shears in here somewhere. Right? I think so. If not, I can always make some. Yep, doesn't... I don't know why I need flint for steel. Or flint for shears. Certainly don't. Excellent. Sheepies, hello. How's it going, guys? I'm just gonna get all the wool. Guess I can. No? I was hoping I could get just a couple more blocks to get an even amount, but it's whatever. I'm tired. I just want to get this a little bit done. Oh, gosh. Beds. Also, don't know if I ever saw that message, so I apologize. How hard is it to remember baloney? Pretty hard. Sometimes. You know what? We're gonna go with the triple better. Absolutely not necessary, but it's funny. I might actually hold on a second. Fun is important. Fun is important. I'm actually going to make a couple trapdoors. What I'm thinking we might do here is do some wonky bed designs. What do we want to put here? I think we'll just put some walls. We'll do polished. Sure, that works. So I only made, I swear I thought I made more trapdoors than that. Maybe not though. Honestly, adding in the brown does give this place a little more of a homey vibe for sure. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Honestly, I'm not upset about this design at all. I honestly think this looks pretty all right. But I think that's a good point to end off anyways. I feel like we got a good bit of progress done today. So this is kind of like, not every Dwarven home is going to look exactly like this. We can obviously add some unique features to others and all that kind of stuff. Maybe one will only have one bedroom, one will have no kitchen or anything like that. I don't know. But that is going to do it for tonight, everybody. Thank you for everybody that tuned in and chatted with me throughout this entire process. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream or the VOD if you're still watching this in VOD form. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Check out the links below for all of my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing. Like I said, there were a couple of people that had subscribed during the stream, so if you subscribed during this or if you were from video, whatever, thanks so much for subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.